A woman admits marrying a man for financial stability and not love as the marriage continues to endure. What happened next? More after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have a woman who admits that she married a man for cash, stability for her and her child, and was the one to initiate the whole ordeal over the phone. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. An anonymous woman revealed she proposed marriage to a man that she barely knew and didn't love, solely because it was based off of his perceived financial discipline and earning potential. Now, despite the lack of romance, her pragmatic approach led to a marriage proposal over the phone and a union that has lasted 21 years. Now, her admission has sparked a debate challenging Western notions of marriage, questioning whether financial security is more reliable foundation than romantic passion. The woman argues that arranged marriages common in other cultures often prove more enduring than those based on fleeting romantic love. Okay. So, what do you think? Do you think marriage can last by it just being a contract and no romantic, no romance within it, is just strictly business? Do you think this can last a lifetime? Sound off in the comment section below. In the meantime, between time, what I'm going to do is give you my piece after I show you the video. So take a look at this video and we'll discuss my feelings right after this.
I've been married now for 21 years, but when I married my husband, I married a man that I didn't love. I asked him to marry me because I knew he was a person of means, and I
asked him to marry you.
Would, yep.
On a knee or no?
No, over the phone. I said,
Okay,
what you think about getting married? And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, cool.
He's like,
Unorthodox.
that's right.
We hadn't dated. We had never, he was just a guy that I used to work with. Very smart guy. I knew he was going to be extremely successful. And so I was like, okay, so listen here. I got this child, and it's me. You gonna be able to take care of us or no?
Auntie Shaky, this is crazy. I think this is unorthodoxly crazy. No woman never speak on it from this aspect. It's always like trying to keep that as a secret the way she did it. Did you really
Yeah.
He's like, oh, here's the rules. I have this baby.
You told him to marry you off being a friend of work. You didn't date him, and you asked him to marry you, and you tell him to take care of you, and you asked him could he take care of you, and he said yes.
He said yes.
And then you've been here with him 20 years.
21
I would
years.
never in my life expect that type of
Yeah.
would happen in that manner. That's different.
Other cultures set up marriages all the time. It's us who make it complicated. We try to marry for love. Love don't last.
Well, here's the thing,
All
though.
right, we're going to get there. Hold on to that. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. I need you to hold on to that.
So yeah, that video was actually from Social Proof Podcast. So do me a huge favor. Once you go out to Social Proof Podcast and subscribe to their channel, they have a lot of intriguing topics that come up. It seems like it's a lot of relational aspects of it. So go give them a follow on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, and check them out. You know what I mean? Okay. I am basically floored by just this admission of this lady, and then for the other young lady to tell me that love doesn't exist anymore. Your marriage is not going to last over, exist over marriage. When I find that to be a lie, essentially. I mean, I have physical proof of people that I know that's been married, okay, and that's been married for years and years and years because they love each other. Okay? Love is something, it's different if you have a contract, right? So if you got a contract and other countries do different things, you can't tell me that other countries, that when they get married and they have a contract, that individual is happy. So you telling me I gotta be with this young lady? I don't like her. I don't like the way she look. None of that, right? But that's my wife, and I gotta pay the bills and do what I gotta do to take care of family. Can I grow to like her? Of course I can grow to like her. I've never been on a date before. So now it's over the phone, right? So now you a coworker over the phone, y'all get married, and then y'all are still together for 21 years. Now I'm hoping that he met the financial stability that she was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, for you to come out and say this is what marriages, should be over here, and with the young lady in the red, she said that over here, what we do is we mess it up, and we messing stuff up, and what we're doing is we're going out here and we're just doing things ass backwards, basically. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you move forward and realistically, because I'm trying to wrap this thing around my head. Because all my life I've been told, if I love a woman and the woman loves me, we get together, it's all good. Everything's gonna work, right? Now you telling me something different. Now you telling me that, we could just do it but contractually, okay, and make that happen so that way, all parties would be happy, she's happy, I'm happy, we get he getting money, we good, ain't no issues. Nah, that's not at work. Like, I gotta really like you to want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the woman, do she cook dinner? Or do you always take out dinner and then go out all the time because you got the money? Like, if this guy makes so much money, but he's a boring person and he never, can engage in public with different people, but that's his way of getting with a woman and being with a woman, then if it works for you, brother, it works for you. My applause. Congratulations. For me, that don't work. Because number one, I'm not spending all my money all the time just to go out to eat, just to go do this, just to go do that. I am never one of those people that's going to be stingy when I get a couple dollars. Because anybody that know, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, not if anyone knows. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm not a stingy person, right? And I'm dishing it out to different people, right? I was married before. I was married twice before. One was 6 months and one was 13 years. The 6 months, I learned my lesson. You know what I mean? It was all good. 13 years, it was, all good as well. You know what I'm saying? You got some things that came out of both. So at the end of the day, what I did was I learned how to, take care of a family, essentially, going through it. I learned how to go through the ups and the downs, you know what I'm saying? Because I love the person, right? And she loved me. We had our differences. We had our fights or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you could fight, not physically fight, but you can kind of have your little disagreements or whatever. And then you guys will come back together knowing that you still want to just keep plugging away because you love that individual. See, the example that I like to use is, and I know it may not be an example that a lot of you can really adhere to, but I got an example as to say, I got a child, right? I got 2 daughters, but let's just say I had a son, right? And my son out here acting a fool, right? And he in the streets. And I love my son. I want to, do everything I can do to try to keep him out of the streets or whatever, to keep fighting, keep grinding it out. But things just keep happening, right? So I love him. I'm not gonna turn my back on him, right? It's not a financial contract with this kid, even though he's my child and I gotta take care of him. So that's the financial part of it, right? But the core of the whole thing is that's my son, and I love him. See, love will push you to another level as to money may not. You may just be like, okay, whatever, here a couple of hours, I'm out. I'm disconnected. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep fighting with that kid to try to make sure that he gets up out of there and get back into the good graces of his father, his mother, his family, and get out of them streets. You know what I'm saying? And make something of yourself, right? And I'm never gonna give up. I'm never gonna quit, right? And God forbid anything will happen to this kid. But if this kid constantly goes out here and does dumb stuff and end up getting himself killed on the streets, well, there's nothing I could do about that. You know what I'm saying? I did my best. I tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried. Same thing with a marriage. Same thing with a relationship. I'm not getting with a chick because I want her to be my girlfriend. And then all of a sudden, she's like, well, I'm going to need a few extra dollars. I'm going to need a couple of dollars for you to take care of me. And that's just where we're going with it. That's not where we're going with it. Because at the end of the day, I need to know that you love me. I need to know that you got my back. If I don't have the money, then what? 50 Cent came out with a song, 21 Questions. You know what I'm saying? If I was to go broke, would you go back? Or would you ride with me? You know what I'm saying? You gonna help me out. You know what I'm saying? So this lady had the audacity to ask this guy to do all this, what he did, right? And if it works for them, it works for them. I can't get mad at her. I can't get mad at him because that's an individual thing. But overall, this is not what life is about. This is definitely not how you're supposed to go forward about marriage, relationships. And like I said, I'm not a relationship expert, right? I'm just going by what I've experienced, what I know, and what I've seen, okay? So other than that, I can't really offer nothing else to it. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a relationship where it was set up in a way where, hey, this is going to be your wife. This is how we're going to do this. You guys are going to live here. You're going to live here. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. These are your vehicles. This is how you're going to conduct yourself. Like, it's not a premeditated setup marriage. Okay? This was fly by night, impromptu. I'm dating this chick. We get to know each other. Then you get to a certain point that you like her so much that you want to be with her, and then you do so. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hang out with him. You want to be with him. You think, when he said, the thing is, I'm about to get off this, I'm about to end the video right here. But what I want to ask the question is, ladies, when a man comes to you and say, hey, you get on his knees and say, or get on his one knee and propose to you, right? Do you say yes because you feel like you're obligated to say yes? Or do you say yes because you really, genuinely, and truly love that man? Because it always feels like you see all these different little, proposal videos and all that kind of stuff. And you get on your knee and you do the whole little cute thing. And, you out and about, maybe in the mall or by the pool or in a hot air balloon or, on the beach or something like that. And he gets on his one knee and, he wants to propose to you. And, oh my God, yes, I can't believe it. Like, you know what I mean? So then it's like, is it because you just want to be married? Or, because is this guy that wonderful and that charming, okay, and that much of a breadwinner and that much of a person that you can see yourself with the rest of your life? Is he that much of that kind of a person, that kind of a man? So I'm just curious to know what you guys think. Like I said, this is the end of the video. I'm still as shocked by what this lady said, and the fact that my man going with it, and the fact that it lasted for 21 years behooves me. But I think the older you get, the more comfortable you get with the situation. So if you still got the money and she's still there and you still there and you got the money, you still providing, you're like, whatever, I don't care. Here. You know what I mean? I need the physical, intimate touch. You know what I'm saying? I need the sex. I need the kiss, the hug, to know that you love me. I want to see you cook some, your favorite plate. Or we can go out to dinner. I can bring some roses. Like, I want that intimate aspect of it. You know what I mean? But I don't know what y'all say. What you think? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Leave me a comment down below and let me know how you feel about the situation. But in the meantime, between time, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. Similar to yourself. I'm my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm my new subscribers. Welcome. Welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. It pushes these videos out to people that need to hear a topic like this and to understand that there is more to life than just money. And, you know, there is love out here. There's still love out here. And it's not, love is not dead. Chivalry is not dead. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep it alive, ladies and gentlemen. We got to do what we got to do so that way we can experience it in our own personal lives. So, but come visit me on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, Facebook. I'm all over the internet. I'll be going live on TikTok at least once or twice a month. I'm gonna look to do the same thing over here on this channel as well. I'm trying to really get more engagement from you guys on some of these topics that I'm talking about. You know, maybe you guys can help me out, point me in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? We're a community that loves each other, and hopefully we can share with each other and help each other out as we go along this path called life. But in the meantime, between time, I love every single one of y'all. Y'all be careful out there. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
To the scene, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing on these. They getting they feeling and dragged down. That's why they just crash out. Stuck in the selling this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Spinning and I'ma stand out. I done seen these crash out. They some baby boys. I'm the man now. They was questioning, make them fans now. I'm the best in my league and that's hands down.